guest, Michael.
Hello everyone, my name is Michael. Thanks for having me.
So Michael, I was wondering that have you noticed about a tendency of the mainstream celebration of blackness?
Yeah, I have mentioned that phenomena. A lot of black movies and black culture like those are all the interesting movies.
Yeah, so how do you think of this?
I think this phenomena represents the social and institutional recognition and the approval of blackness.
Yes, and this phenomenon is commonly held as a sign of racial progress.
Yeah, and a lot of pop figures like Beyonce and also the Kendrick Lamar were all now very famous, and they represent the culture of black and progressive politics.
Yeah, so today we're going to talk about a film that was released in 2016 and was directed by Jordan Peele. Yes, it is Get Out.
You got your toothbrush?
Sure.
You have your deodorant?
Sure.
You have your cozy clothes?
Got that.
What?
Do they know black?
Should I?
You might wanna,
Mom and Dad, my black boyfriend will be coming out this weekend. I just don't want you to be shocked that he's black and
I ain't never seen you like this before, bro. Meet family, take a road trip, don't come back all bougie, man. Come back, get your damn hands up your damn stomach.
So you guys coming up from the city?
Yeah, we're just heading up for the weekend.
Can I see your license, please?
He wasn't
I
driving.
didn't ask who was driving. I asked to see his ID.
Call me Dean, I'm hungry, my man.
So how long has this been going on, this thing? We hired Georgina and Walter to help care for my parents. When they died, I couldn't bear to let them go. Do you smoke in front of my daughter?
I'm gonna quit.
She can take care of that for you.
How?
Hypnosis.
I'm good, actually.
You ready for this?
I'm back in beat.
So look, I go do my research. Apparently a whole bunch of brothers been missing in this suburb. It's cool, bro. You're not scared of this, man.
Just see no brother love here.
Chris was just telling me how he felt much more comfortable with my being here. Yo,
Sorry, man.
get out, yo!
Rose, we gotta go.
Is everything okay?
Rose, keys. She got keys.
I don't know where they are.
Rose?
Sink into the floor.
Wait.
Sink.
There's too many white people getting nervous.
No.
Which is the protagonist of this film. And the wokeness, this is a term coined by the African American community, which that woke refers to an education and awareness of issues concerning social and racial injustice. And it is a term that has recently risen in popularity with the Black Lives Matter movement. So at the first part of the movie, we see a very lovely and harmonious couple and very mild scenery, and this all seems so peaceful that Rose keeps comforting Chris by telling him that her parents would like to vote for Obama for a third time. And also on their way home, when Rose calls the police after she hits a deer while driving, Chris is asked to produce his license. And Rose challenges this situation, protect him by telling the police that you don't have the right to question Chris. However, it soon becomes clear that the director Pro has set us for a twist. That was a fairly good-natured and superficial benign unconscious racism is really posing as a cover for some more unconsciously evil intentions. We see that those are actually just the unconsciously racism under the cover of some fairly good-natured and superficially benign. But facing those assaults on his humanity and some physical violence over and over again, even before Chris is physically in danger. Just like Butler mentioned, Chris was someone living in the state of deadness and suffering the violence of derealization, which means that we only see a physical existence of Chris, but his soul was already gone. So he meets with resignation of the assumption by the police officer that he is somehow guilty just because of his dark color. And he meets with wary resignation and lets spectator understand that this must not be the first time he has been this vulnerable. So we see that while Rose privately rose against her father's behavior, Chris only maintained his passive stance. When she asks how he can remain so calm, he calmly just responds, "Honestly, it's nothing." So later, when he tells Rose that the black housekeeper, Georgina, unplugged his phone, he just thinks that It's probably because he does not approve of the relationship. And when Rose mocks him, he just simply fought back and saying that, sorry, it's all good, right? And all these cuts make us capable to turn death and to see that Chris is in a zombie action. However, not only Chris, but also we can see lots and lots of black figures in Get Out who have undergone the process of zombification. For example, like Water, Georgina, and Logan. They all seem to Chris that they are acting like all of them miss the movement. So from all of this, it is not hard for us to find the brilliance of Get Out lies in its revelation of how devastating the everyday assaults on a person's sense of aliveness are, and ended it in a very extreme way by setting the termination of Black consciousness. Just like Butler mentioned, it is neither alive nor dead, but intermittently spectral. You think these are all that what we found from the movie? I will tell you that no. Pearl's decision to locate the story in a northeastern suburb is also significant as urban spaces and the cells are traditionally associated with violence for people of color. Because suburb is always anonymously linked with white supremacy. So we can see that the opening scene of Get Out also demonstrates how media representation contribute to racialized understanding of space. And that's all for our first episode.